To review your stock overview, take a look at this screen where your cylinder totals load up, showing filled, empty, and outside counts. With the stock overview reviewed, we now have a clear picture of the interface. Next, let's complete the overview onboarding tour to familiarize ourselves with the key features. To get familiar with the app, follow along with this quick onboarding tour that walks you through the stock overview. First up, it explains the customer's box, which tracks who's holding your cylinders. Then you'll see how the filter bar helps you quickly find a specific cylinder type. Next, it shows you how to read the details on each product card. The three-dot menu here is where you manage individual cylinder types. This red plus button is your Quick Actions hub for adding new stuff. From the Quick Actions menu, you can add a new cylinder type, which is the first setup step. You'll also use this menu to restock cylinders whenever new inventory comes in. And this option lets you record which cylinders your customers are currently holding. The tour then covers the initial purchase cost feature, which helps you export stock reports later on. The onboarding tour is now complete, and you're ready to move on. Let's go to the next step, which is opening the Add Cylinder form. To open the Add Cylinder form, tap the red plus button down here. From the Quick Actions menu, pick Add Cylinder Type. The Add Cylinder form is now open on the screen. Next, let's follow the Add Cylinder tour to understand what each field does. To kick things off, tap the Cylinder Name field and start typing in a name for your cylinder. A quick tour will pop up here, walking you through each field on this form, from the name and capacity to stock details and purchase costs. With the tour completed, we now know our way around the form. Let's move on to the next step, entering the cylinder name and capacity. To enter the cylinder capacity, tap on this drop-down here. If your size isn't listed, just pick Custom at the bottom. Punch in your cylinder's capacity in kilograms. The cylinder name and capacity have been entered successfully. Let's move on to filling in the stock information for this cylinder. To fill in your stock information, tap the Filled field and enter how many full cylinders you have ready to sell. Next, add the count of empty cylinders that need refilling. Then enter how many cylinders are currently out for delivery and watch the total update automatically, with the stock information filled in. Let's move on to configuring the initial purchase cost. To configure the initial purchase cost, flip this toggle on. Enter your total cost here, along with the quantity you purchased, so the app can calculate the unit price for you. If you want this cost recorded as money going out from one of your accounts, turn on the Deduct from Account option and pick the account you paid from. You can also drop a quick note here for future reference. With the initial purchase cost configured, let's move on to saving the cylinder. To save the cylinder, hit the Save button at the bottom. And just like that, you're back on the overview with your new cylinder added to the stock. The new cylinder type has been saved successfully. Next, let's open the Opening Stock Cost screen to review the cost details. To open the Opening Stock Cost screen, tap the red plus button and pick Initial Purchase Cost from the Quick Actions. The Opening Stock Cost screen is now open. Let's complete the tour and return to the overview. To wrap up the setup, follow along with this quick tour explaining how your opening stock cost entries show up here and how you can edit or delete them anytime. Once you're done reviewing, close out of these screens using the X buttons. And that brings you right back to your main overview screen, all set up and ready to go.